Hey guys, this is JB3, and we are back with another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode, we will begin our Premier League campaign. As we go into August, we will take on Bournemouth, and then we will have a little bit of a break before we have to go to Liverpool, which will be a big test early on in the season. So we'll have to see how we can do. I'm not sure how this is all going to pan out. We'll have to see how the team does. And we're just going to try and keep possession, try and really lock down the defense, and maybe get some counterattack goals, and really just kind of evolve and grow throughout the season. And hopefully we can compete against these Premier League clubs. So we'll get into the game against Bournemouth. It should be a pretty evenly matched game. We're both 4-star teams according to the ratings. So hopefully we can hold up and compete against the first Premier League club that we will ever face. And hopefully we can get the win and the 3 points to start off our season on a good note. And we'll get this game underway.
His ability on the ball is second to none, Martin, and his team.
Oh, he gets past him. Jordan does. He takes the shot, and it's in the back of the net to open up this game. 7 minutes in, and Jordan is already opening us up. Vergara gets beat. Magnussen gets beat on the wing. I think that might be a weak spot in our defense, is that left back position. We really can't get Kumi enough here quick enough. The young Ivory Coast left back. Magnussen gets beat. Vergara can't get back quick enough, and Jordan just slings it into the back of the net and opens it up 1-0. Mon gets the ball and lays it off, gets it out to wide to Aldaharni. Can he pace past the defense? He can't. Lays it to Park, lays it to Sark. Sark can't get the ball off to Billy Hughes, and it would have been an easy goal. And that'll be the final touch of the first half. It'll be Morecambe FC going down early. It's 1-0 here against Bournemouth. Oh, Jordan gets behind, and he's going to find it again. And it's going to be 2-0 Morecambe FC. Or not Morecambe FC, Bournemouth. We go down 2-0. We just can't seem to get any offense going. We just can't seem to break down this defense of Bournemouth. And they find another goal. They get the interception off the bad pass from Magnussen. He seems like he might be the weak link of this squad. He lost his spot to the center back. We thought maybe if we put him in at left back, he might be doing a little bit better. You know, maybe it was just the headers that he struggled with, but it just seems like everything is a struggle for Magnussen. We're going to have to try and find someone to replace him. Sark gets it off to Mun in front of the defense, lays it off to Park right in front of the defense, and he'll shoot it over the net. Oh, a great opportunity to Park, but he chokes it with his first opportunity in the Premier League and just sends it over the net. Aldaharni lays it off, and Romano gets the ball, gets it to Park. Park lays it into the middle. It'll be Sark running onto it, drives, takes the long shot, and you can't beat that keeper. Romano drives the wing, runs out of space here, gets it off to Mun. Mun right into Sark. Sark lays it off to Park, who's behind the defense, takes the shot and he nets it. And is he onside? He is. It's one goal for Park. He puts it in. It's 2-1 Morecambe FC. We finally drag one back here in the 70th minute. It's Park finding the net for his 51st goal, his first goal in the Premier League, and he finds the first goal in the Premier League for Morecambe FC. We finally break through, and it's just what we needed. You know, it was close to being offsides, but he stays on this time, sends it past the keeper right into the top corner, and it's 1-0 Morecambe FC as they take their first goal in the Premier League. Mun gets it off to Aldaharni, right into Lekkonen up top, gets past the defense. Oh, runs out of space before he can react, passes it back to Mun. Mun tries to get it to Sark, tries to get it in. Sark centers it to Mun, gets around the defense, takes the shot, and hits the crossbar. And another opportunity for Morecambe FC to try and tie this game, and it just misses right over the crossbar. Takes a little tap, and over it goes. Vergara gets it up to LeConte. Lays it off to Munn. Munn right on to Lehkonen. Lehkonen gets it to Aldaharni, who's behind the defense, looking for a shooting lane, centers it, and it goes off the post. Oh, and the deflection can't find the net. It's Lehkonen right in front of the net, and he just can't put it home. And that'll be the final touch of the game. It's Morecambe FC unable to come back and tie this game, and they'll fall in their opening game 2-1. It was a tough game. The first half really didn't go our way, but I have to say the second half we really turned it around. We really had some good offense, probably controlled most of the possession in the second half. Just couldn't beat the post. The post is what stopped us in this game. It's 6 shots, 3 on target for Morecambe FC, 56% of the possession. Sarek with a 9.0, Miro with a 6.1, Lehkonen a 6.3, Billy Hughes 6.5, Park an 8.1, Romano 7.5, Awazi 6.3, LeConte 7.4, Vergara 6.9, Adebola 7.0, Magnuson 7.2, Aldaharni an 8.1, Munn a 7.9, and that'll do it for our opening Premier League game here against Bournemouth. So we have a transfer offer for Gomez, and he doesn't really have a whole lot of potential, but we don't have a whole lot of depth. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delegate this to, I think 7.7 is probably a good number. So we'll go with that. And then we'll try and maybe get, say 6 million for him. If we can get that, I think that's a good value for him. So we have another transfer offer for Ayman Nasser. We will accept this for $790,000 and try and move him out. And then we have an offer for Billy Hughes, which we will reject as well. So they have accepted our offer for Gomez. It'll be $7.3 million, which we will accept and see if we can move him out. He just doesn't have the potential. And then we have a transfer offer for Toby Mitchell for $580,000. And he really doesn't have a place at this club. Not a whole lot of potential, and we do have a lot of backs that can now play. So we thank you for your service. We'll accept that and see if they can agree to terms. So we have our final scout back here from Denmark. It'll be the third month. We have Sebastian Jensen, who we will bring in 53 to 67, 85 to 94 potential. And then we have Alexander Clausen, who we will also bring in 54, 68 overall, 82 to 94 potential. And that will do it for us here in Denmark. So we have our final month of scouting here in New Zealand. We have Ewan Harrison, who has left for another club, so unfortunately we'll miss out on him. But we do have some other players. We have Sean Baker, who looks like he could be a good right back, 54 to 68 overall, 77 to 94 potential. We have Ed Wright, who looks like he could be another back or maybe winger. So we'll bring him in as well, 73 to 93 potential. I don't think I'll bring in Marcus Rose. He doesn't have great overall value, and we just have a lot of players in the midfield. And then I will bring in Owen Richardson, who is 75 to 94 potential, 43 to 57 overall, but 6'2", looks like he might be a striker. We'll have to see what he pans out. We'll bring him in, and then we can always get rid of him later on, but definitely want to bring him in with that potential. And that will do it for us here in New Zealand. So we have our final scout back from Slovenia. We will bring in Domen Kastelik, who is the center midfielder, 76 to 94 potential. And then we have Luka Benko, who also has some good potential. We'll bring him in, see what he has, and that will do it for us here in Slovenia. So we'll get into our youth academy. It'll be Xander Vandelev, who's fallen off 72 to 88. We'll release him and free up some space. We have Florian Dupont, who we're still waiting on to turn 16, all the way up to a 91 to 94 potential. Giving him some training, he's up to a 60 overall. We have Kander Korishi, 85 to 94, 6'2 center back. And we have Mustafa Mamiri, 56 overall, 83 to 93 striker. And then we have Johan Vogel, 15 years old, 86 to 92. Ladislav Sarne, 85-91, 63 overall central defensive midfielder. And then we have Niles Lund, who we've been given some training as well, up to a 64 overall, 89-94. And then we have Harold Eriksson, 75-89. I think we will let him go. We brought him in, see what he could bring in. But that overall is just fallen off a little bit too much for me, especially when we have people like Arvin Johansson, who's just as good, 58 overall, 78-92. We have Domen Kastellek, who we just brought in, 76-94, low overall though. We'll have to see how that grows. Sebastian Jensen, the striker from Norway, 56th overall, 85-94, so some decent stats here. I'll have to take a look at his finishing. It's only at a 50, but at 15 we can bring him in, hopefully grow him a little bit. Alexander Clausen, the center midfielder from Norway, or from Denmark rather, 58 overall, 82-94. And then we have Owen Richardson from New Zealand, low overall, but decent potential as a striker, 6'2". Some good height, which is good. We'll have to see how he grows. He's only 15. And then we have Sean Baker, 77-94 overall, 60 overall right back. And Ed Wright, the right back, also from New Zealand, 73-93, 52 overall. And then we have Luka Benko, 48 overall, but decent potential. We'll just see how it grows. If he gets up there, we'll bring him in. If not, we can always let him go. And that'll do it for our Youth Academy. So it looks like Nasser's transfers offer has broken down, but we do have a transfer offer for Eric Vogel. So we'll take a look at that. It's $520,000. We will just accept that and see if we can move him out of the club. So we will head in and we will take on Liverpool. It'll be a dangerous matchup. I believe they won the league last year, if I can remember correctly, over Man U and Man City. So we'll have to see what we can do. It'll be our normal starting lineup. It'll be Magnuson, Adebola, Vergara, Lecante at the back with Sarek, Munn, and Romano in the middle, and then Billy Hughes, Park, and Aldaharni up front. And we will get this game underway. Magnuson out on the wing, collects the ball, tries to get it forward to Romano. Romano looking for a pass, looking for Aldaharni, gets it to him. He'll have to hold up. Aldaharni passes back to Romano. Good pass into the box for Sark. Takes the long shot and it's going to be deflected out for a corner. A good opening drive for Morecambe FC, but they just couldn't find the net. Out wide to Mane, and Lecante can't break it up. Mane gets it back into the box, gets around, and Adebola has to clear it away. Shaw gets it off to Ramsey. Romano tries to break it up. He can't. Firmino's there, but Adebola breaks it up. And he'll get it off to Munn, who moves it up to Hughes, and it's off to safety. Oh my God, can we just string two passes together? Mane will drop it off to Firmino, off to Shaw. On the edge of the box, Romano's there, tries to break it up. He can't. It'll be dropped off right at the top of the box. Liverpool threatening, gets it off to Ramsey, and Awazi makes the big save and sends it out for a corner kick. Munn controls it in the midfield, sends it long and gets it to Billy Hughes. Billy Hughes runs onto it, has to hold up, runs out of space, finds Munn, and it's in the back of the net. And he gets forward and puts it in and opens up this game 1-0 Morecambe FC over Liverpool here in the 44th minute. A great pass. Billy Hughes streaking down the line. Munn gets forward and puts it in the back of the net off that great header. Billy Hughes just lofting it in. Munn. We changed up the tactics a little bit. We told him to get forward on the offense, wanted to get him more into the attacking role instead of sitting at the midfield all the time. And he does. He finds the slot and heads it home right over the keeper. Makes this game 1-0 Morecambe FC. Out wide to Mane. Lecante gets blown past again. The speed of Liverpool is hurting us. We break up the first one. And Adebola gets out there for the second and breaks it up. A cross goes in. It's headed on. It's off the post. Magnuson's there. And Awazi gets up after making the diving stop and controls the ball. Oh, fuck. Firmino will lay it off to Ramsey, off to Mo Salah. Mo Salah with the ball. Passes back to Weigl. Firmino drives past Munn, gets it to Mo Salah. He'll look for a cross. No, he won't. He'll center it. It'll be loose in the box. Oh, and it's going to find the back of the net. An opportunity here for Morecambe FC, and they're just not able to take advantage of it to get that ball cleared and loose in the box, and it's Mane putting it home after Mo Salah centers it. And we knew it was going to break through eventually. They've started to bring on some of their better players, and now it's on. It's tie game. Liverpool and Morecambe FC 1-1. Shaw passes it back. They'll get it in. Takeda. It's going to be in. It's Mo Salah putting it in. Oh, my Lord. And it's just, we just weren't able to hold on for the whole game. It's 2-1 in the 86th minute as Mo Salah finds the back of the net. An ugly Mo Salah. That might be one of the worst face scans. That just needs to be better. FIFA, by the way. And I'm not saying that because I'm mad that he scored on us. But Adebola just sits back too long. Magnuson again just getting beat. That might be the weak spot. We're going to have to try and find a way to help Magnuson out. Maybe get some extra coverage on whoever he's marking. But it's 2-1 Liverpool. Billy Hughes gets it up to Park. Park lays it off to Lekkonen right into the on goal, and he can't get it. And the deflection goes into the side netting as the goalkeeper was on the ground. I don't know why I automatically tried to swing it on the volley. I just tried to control the ball. But we miss another opportunity to put one home. Oh, and that'll be the final touch. It's Morecambe FC not able to hold on. They take their early lead. And we'll go down 2-1 to Liverpool's backups. They didn't even play all their players, which is... We played decently well. We just couldn't hold on for the whole game. And that's what it seems to be. We seem to play one good half, and we can't put together the second half so far here in the Premier League. It'll be Mun with an 8.8, Awazi 6.8, Lacante 6.6, Vergara 7.1, Adebola 7.5, Magnuson 7.1, Alderharney 7.2, Lekkonen 6.1, Sarek 7.5, Miro a 5.8, Park is 6.3, Billy Hughes 8.5, Romano 7.6. And that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena. And we have another transfer offer for Achimpong. We will try and move him along as he's only going to really play in the Cup squad, so we don't really need him at the depth. So we'll accept that 1.1. So we'll also send our scouts back out. We will send it to the US, Spain, and Brazil for 3 months. And Achimpong's deal has broken down, along with both of Vogel's deals have also broken down. So neither one will be leaving the club at just yet. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. We lose both of them. We played all right. There were some glimpses of good in there, even though we played the backups at Liverpool. You know, the backups are still probably a really, really good team. So we'll have to try and bounce back in the next episode and hopefully get our first Premier League win, which, you know, that'd be a big plus. You know, it's still tight, still early. You know, obviously you got the top teams moving in. Bournemouth already with 2 wins, but only 2 games in. We're not worried. We're going to try and get this turned around and hopefully get some wins coming up here in the next episode. But guys, that'll do it for us. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. And make sure you guys are dropping down a comment if you have any suggestions for the series. And until next time, guys, have a good one.